What is going on, guys? It's your boy MC Fixer. It's Sunday. It is Sunday. What is going on? We have had some big Xbox news drop on this week's dashboard. 2 episodes. I know, crazy, right? Microsoft wants to reduce its Xbox store cut and shake up console gaming? This is a bunch of madness. This one was written by Tom Warren over at The Verge. Let's check out his article, read through it, so I can give you all my opinions. But before I do that, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you don't know who I be, I go by the name of MC Fixer. We run a weekly Xbox podcast right here on youtube.com/myxboxandme. So make sure you hit the like button and give your opinion in the comments below. We want to hear from you. This is not a one-way conversation. It's not me speaking to you. This is us speaking to each other. So make sure you let me know in the comments below what you think of this story. Like I was saying, let's jump into this. So, Microsoft wants to reduce its Xbox store cut and shake up console gaming, like I said before. This one written by Tom Warren, and he had this to say. Microsoft has been planning to cut its Xbox store cut to just 12%. 12%! Okay, according to a confidential document filed in the Epic Games versus Apple case. If you haven't seen this, we spoke about this on My Xbox and Me. Epic and Apple are going against each other about this big play on mobile. That's not what we're covering here today, but if you want to hear our thoughts on that, check out My Xbox and Me a couple episodes ago so you can hear all about that. The software maker details its store fees and changes in a document from January, where it also lists the 12% cut to PC games announced this week. Also, I did a This Week's Dashboard on that the other day, talking about how they're going to bring in new devs and things like that. I'm going to sort of cover the same sort of ground here, but if you missed that episode, make sure you check that one out as well. Anyway, when most of the important parts of the document are redacted, one page reveals Microsoft also wants to reduce its 30% cut on the Xbox console side. A table reveals, quote, all games will move to 88-12 in CY21, which means Microsoft had been planning to make a significant cut to Xbox's transactions for some point in 2021's calendar year. While Microsoft, look, that's obviously humongous. That means a lot. The way I'm looking at this, and even the reason I'm talking about it straight away, is because what developers make is a huge deal on where they're going to want to bring their games in the future. I don't think we're quite there yet, because I do think PlayStation still has the market share, still has the consoles, so you still know you have to bring these games to those platforms, right, to make the most amount of money possible. But with stuff like this, Xbox are making a big play in the fact of, why would you want to bring your games to other platforms where they're taking more? Obviously, we've seen Epic do this with Steam. Obviously, Xbox are trying to go at it with the Windows Store, like we spoke about last episode. I think this is humongous, but let's read on a little bit more, shall we? The company stayed quiet about any Xbox plans. A change to the 12% would be significant, particularly because Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo all take 30% on digital sales. Obviously, you can see right here the document which Tom is referencing, and there's another quote here. We'll quickly read that up. We have no plans to change the revenue share for console games at this time, says a Microsoft spokesperson in a statement to The Verge about these documents. That suggests these plans have either fallen through, changed significantly from January, or Microsoft isn't ready to announce any changes yet. Either way, Microsoft has clearly been planning this change and wants to cut its Xbox fees somehow. I personally think this is humongous. I think this is humongous. I think this is something Xbox should 100% do. Because, like I was saying previously, and I'll say again here, which is, how do you get the biggest, the best devs in? You treat them right. You treat them right, you take care of them, you cater to them. Obviously, Xbox has got the idea Xbox system, which I think works amazing for the indie devs. the indie devs are not the ones this is for. I'm talking about the big boys. Obviously, we're seeing PlayStation gobble up some of these third-party exclusive, timed exclusives that they become frustrating to us Xbox gamers. I know it, you know it, anybody watching this knows it. I don't think it is healthy for gaming, for PlayStation to literally be, we'll take this one and that's a year exclusive, we'll take this one and that's an exclusive. We didn't like it with Tomb Raider, I did anyway. I thought it was a really weird idea. Taking games away from more gamers is never good for the developer, but this is a pro-strat move from Microsoft if it happens. That is the main thing here. If it happens. There is no saying it will happen, nobody's saying it's guaranteed to happen, but if you want my 2 cents on it, will be my 12% on it, I guess. They should 100% do it. It would be a magical move for them to undercut Nintendo and Sony, and they're still making loads of money on the consoles, Game Pass, streaming service, Azure. Madness. Absolute madness, in my opinion. Let me know in the comments below what you think Xbox should do. Should they keep their percentages equal with Sony and Nintendo, or do you think they should drop it down to 12 across the board on PC and Xbox and be able to go to any developer and be like, hey, want to make more money over here? Why not, right? Why not? I've been MC Fixer. Make sure you slap a like on this video, make sure you drop a comment, and make sure you hit the subscribe button. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers, and it would mean the world to us if you could join us in our journey there. Until next time, I will love you, leave you, and see you all later. You've been amazing. Goodbye.